This video is intended to help students access and use the Academic OneFile database. So first and foremost, we're not going to Google the name of the database. We're always going to access it through the library's website, which is coker.edu/library. Please bookmark that because it will be helpful to you and you'll be accessing most things through the library's website. Once you're there, you're going to scroll down, you're going to see databases, you're going to click Our Databases, and it puts the A to Z database page here, and everything is in alphabetical order. Academic OneFile is the very first option for you. Once we get here to the Gale homepage, you can see that they do have a browse by discipline section right here. So if you're a criminal justice major, if you're a psychology major, or marketing major, you're going to click on these and you can actually browse through different terms. So let's say you were wanting to find articles on stress. So you can see there, and then you have some articles on stress here. So that's an easy way to do it if you just wanted to browse around and look for things. But for right now, we're going to do our own advanced search. You click advanced search, it takes you to this page. And then you can see over here, you have the option to change your Boolean operators. So don't be intimidated by the Boolean operator term. It is just a fancy way of saying and, or not, which are ways of searching. So if you use the word and, it is a way to be more focused. So for example, you could do COVID-19 and young adults. Okay, so if you type that in there and you keep the operator as and, it's going to be more focused because all the articles have to contain both COVID-19 and young adults to come back in the search. If you changed it to or, it would be a more expanded result field because you're going to have articles that have to do with COVID-19 and all the articles that have to do with young adults. Now, it could be young adults in their dating lifestyles. It could be young adults and how they are affected by depression. It could be young adults and how they use social media. It could be all different kind of things that don't have anything to do with COVID-19. So using or expands your results. And then you could also use not. So if you put not there, it's going to give you all the articles on COVID-19, but not the ones concerning young adults. So you'll get articles about senior citizens in COVID-19, babies in COVID-19, general articles about COVID-19, as long as they don't relate to young adults. Okay, so that's a down and dirty Boolean operator lesson. For right now, we're just going to leave it as and. We've got COVID-19, we've got young adults, and we're going to hit search. Okay, so the first thing I want to show you is that you've got results up here. So if you wanted to just see books or news articles or articles that had images, you could do that. You could just see results for magazines. Right now, we're going to leave it as academic journals because we're currently looking for peer-reviewed full-text articles, okay? So then we're going to come over here to the right. We're going to click peer-reviewed so we can limit our results to that. And I also want to limit our publication date. So 2020 is basically when COVID was really affecting us here in America. And so we can then apply that limiter. Okay, so now you can see your limiters here. Let's say for whatever reason you didn't have enough results. You could actually take away your limiters if you wanted to by just clicking the X, and then it takes it away. But since we do want peer reviewed, I'm going to put it back. Okay, so now we have 594 academic journal results, and I'm just going to scroll through here and try to find one that I think will be useful to me. Let's see. Okay. Impact of the pandemic on the cost for pediatric care. Okay, so now that we've got this article, we can see it's got the full text here. We're scrolling down. You've got the citation information at the bottom. You can see that you've got ways to translate. You can decrease or increase the font size for accessibility if you need it to be bigger or smaller. You've got display options. You could actually listen to it, have it read out loud to you.
Impact of the COVID-19 pandemic on utilization.
Okay, so you can see that. You can email this article to yourself. You can download it. You can print it. Over here on this side, you can see some related articles, which is always helpful when you're doing research. And then you've got other related subjects, search terms that you could search or include in your search. Up at the top, you've got citation information. Again, it's at the bottom of the article, but you've also got it here at the top. You can see, again, for this class, I like to have either MLA or APA, and you can see it already includes the hanging indent here. So you could just select what you want, select it, and then you can copy it and paste it into your paper. And then you've got download, you've got print, you've got get link. Okay, so get link is the permanent link for this article. You are always going to want to use either the permalink or the get link. Copy that if you are trying to get back to this article. Let's say you had to close down your search session and come back later. Do not use this URL at the top. That is only a temporary one for the search that you're doing currently. If you close out this window, that URL is not going to be helpful to you at all. So you're always going to want to use this one, the get link. All right, so that's pretty much how you use GAL Academic OneFile. If you need any more information, you can send me an email to kbasso@coker.edu.